Hey guys, it's Irene Rambo, and I'm here to bring you a tutorial on how to increase FPS in most games. It works for pretty much any game besides launchers. It does work for some, but mostly just normal ones like Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, what else? Syndicate, and so on and so forth. Games kind of like those. Um, but let's get into it. You're going to download the link in the description, FPS Booster. You're going to extract it to your desktop, go to config. There's going to be a config.exe inside the folder. You're going to go open up the file location of the game you want to increase the FPS in. You're then going to hold right click and drag it into the directory, copy here, continue. So you still have it so you can use it on any other games, or you can just drag it from here and put it into other directories, sorry. What you're then going to do is go right click, send to desktop, create shortcut. You're then going to rename it to Skyrim or the game you are trying to increase the FPS in, and then go type config. You're then going to right click, properties, go into the shortcut tab, go into target, go to the very end, and type this: space dash s space star period star space dash v space dash s space star period star space dash v. It's also in the what is it? It is in the FPS config instructions as well, what to type right here. If you could just want to just copy it in, would probably be easier, but that's how you do it. You then go apply, OK, right click on it and run as administrator. Click yes. And what this is going to do is going to bring up a CMD, and what this is going to do is it's going to defragment your directory for that game, so increasing FPS by just little so far as like 5 frames per second. You just gotta wait till that's done. So I'll just skip ahead because I don't know how long it's going to take. Alright, it's done, and when it's done, it should just close off automatically. So now you're done with that, so you can just put that somewhere, just drag it off to the side if you want to just defragment your game cache again. It's just off to the side. But now you can go, we're going to bring to the next step. You're then going to go to ENB. You're then going to go to the directory of your game again. You are then going to drag all the files except for the instructions into the directory. Continue. And now they're all in there. And what these do is they change the shaders and the textures and stuff like that in your game, so it makes it run faster. It uses less processes, basically. But now that's done, and that will increase the FPS as well. And when you open your game, to the top left corner there will be something that says Silent Hill Homecoming Fix 5. Just ignore that. That means that the ENB is working, and yeah, that is working. And when you start Skyrim, it will do the graphics. What is it? Graphics. Dang, what's that word? I don't know. Search, basically, to determine what it's going to run on now. And if it says they're going to run it on low, it would actually put it to medium, depending on how big of a fix it did. So now that's done. We don't have to mess around with the director anymore. And now we're going to go to the FPS Booster again. Going to FPS Booster, and now there's going to be an FPS Booster version 1.1 exe. Just drag that to your desktop, or you just leave it in there. Right click, send to desktop. Right click, properties. And just change the icon, because yeah, okay. Just browse. I don't know. I just I put the icon in there, so it's just not like a blank thing. You just delete it randomly. Where is that? FPS Booster. FPS Booster icon. Open. Okay. Apply. Okay. And what this does, it increases the FPS by boosting it, as said in the title. Just delete that, and what you do, yes. Oh, because I already have one on the desktop right there. But what you do is you run this before every game, and it increases the FPS as well. So this is just another CMD window. You don't have to worry about it. Just leave it up when you're playing the game, and when you're done, just close it off or minimize it. It doesn't really matter. But now you're done, and you should have increased FPS on most games. I'm just going to show you an example. Oh yes, I almost forgot. What you can also do to increase performances, if you go right click on the exe or shortcut of your game, go properties, compatibility, disable visual themes, and disable desktop composition. You go apply, okay, and there you go. Now I'll open up Fraps. Alright, so I have Fraps going, and I have Skyrim, and as you can see in the top left corner, it says the Silent Hill Homecoming fix, yada yada yada. That means the ENBs are working, and you should have increased frame rate. Right now, I'm just on the main screen, and I have 30 frames per second while recording, which is actually pretty good. I'm just going to load it up, and let's just see what it looks like. Even with the smoke and everything, it still loads perfectly fine, and I'm still getting 30 frames per second recording. If I wasn't recording right now, I'd probably be getting 50 frames per second. So we're just gonna wait until we log in, I guess. Let's see how many frames we get with the environment and stuff. Alright, so we're loaded in, and right now, while recording, I'm getting around 25 frames per second, which is pretty good for recording and for the environment that I'm in, and on medium detail, which is pretty good. Right now, if I wasn't recording, it'd probably be around 30 frames per second. So I hope you enjoyed this FPS boosting tutorial. And I'll be sure to get some more tutorials of some sort, and just comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed.